This is indeed my first official visit to your country, and I would like to thank you for having received us with such generosity and friendliness. I think it's fair to say that Ghana and Germany have been partners for many, many years, very close partners indeed, and that our partnership has been intensifying once again over the past few months. We are cooperating in a whole host of areas, and our objective is to support Ghana in making the vision come true that the President has had and has described, and that is to create a Ghana capable of saying that we no longer need to rely on foreign aid to establish a Ghana beyond aid, as he called it. It's not an easy path, but it is exactly the right thing to do, I believe, and I'm convinced that the people of Ghana are indeed capable, are willing and ready to do just that. With me here is a business delegation that is very interested in investing more in Ghana. Some of them have already been here for quite some time investing in Ghana. I'm happy to be able to say that we're going to sign the Memorandum of Understanding today, and with us will be companies that are here to sign that agreement. Bosch, VW are just two of them. We will continue to assist you in industrializing your country, and I thank you, Mr. President, for having accepted our invitation to come to Berlin in October on the occasion of our Africa conference. I very much look forward to your visit and to being able to continue our exchange then. Dear Mr. President, once again I'd like to thank you. I think this visit does open up the opportunity of even further intensifying and deepening our cooperation. Allow me to congratulate you on the successes that you have already achieved over the past few months, but I know that you will continue to work hard in the remaining months of your legislative period, and Germany is happy to support you in that and also help strengthen the civil society of your country in order to make sure that the young people are self-confident when it comes to creating a Ghana beyond aid.
First of all, welcome you once again very warmly to our country and to the seat of the presidency of Ghana, Jubilee House, and to say how delighted we are to have you here with us. I've had the opportunity, and this is my fourth, since I came into office, of meeting with you, but it has always been in Berlin and once in Abidjan. This is the first time it's here in Ghana. So a big akwaba, you're very, very welcome. There's so many areas of our bilateral relationship that we have had the opportunity in this brief period to talk about, but the key parts of it for me are the emphasis that is being laid on investment and trade cooperation. We're determined to deal with the matters confronting our country, youth unemployment, the desire of our youth to see greener pastures elsewhere, by improving the management of our national economy. The stronger the economy we have, the more opportunities it gives to young people. But obviously, the pressure that there will be on them to make these hazardous undertakings will be dealt with. So that's our focus, the measures that we need to take to strengthen our economy. And in so doing, we have set ourselves this target of a vision of a Ghana beyond aid, of a Ghana which will depend more and more and more on mobilizing its own internal resources to confront the issues of development that there are before us. We see a big role for Germany, Europe as well as Germany, in this. Because we believe that there are lots of opportunities here, and we're hoping that this business delegation that you have brought with you will see the opportunities that there are in several of the flagship programs of our government, the One District, One Factory initiative, the industrial parks that we are determined to create, the assembly, the development of a automotive industry here in Ghana. I'm particularly happy to hear about the possibility of an agreement being signed today involving Volkswagen and the government and a local Ghanaian company for the assembly and hopefully, ultimately one day, the production of automobiles here in Ghana, but certainly at the beginning of an assembly. And these are all the indices that we have, that the management of the Ghanaian economy that we have seen since we came into office is now beginning to elicit the kind of investment investor interest and confidence that we require for our forward move. So we can say that we are very proud to have you here with us. The whole world knows about Angela Merkel and the work that you have been doing in Europe, and that you have found time to come and visit us. It's all too short. We would have liked you here for more than one day. But I'm hoping that you'll have an opportunity to come back and pay us a longer visit. But Madam, you're very welcome. Akwaba, thank you very much for coming. We solicit the support of Germany and the other countries of Europe for this long overdue reform. It is time to correct the long-standing injustice that the current structure and composition of the UN Security Council represent for the nations of Africa. Once again, Chancellor Angela Merkel, thank you for coming to Ghana. Germany, under your outstanding leadership, continues to enjoy a strong economy, remaining indeed the dominant economy of Europe and the European Union. Germany's standing in the Committee of Nations is very high, largely as a result of the responsible manner in which you conduct yourself at home and abroad. And it is my hope that the strong relations between Ghana and Germany will be deepened and grow even stronger. We are indeed honored, as I said at the beginning, by your presence amongst us, the presence by common consent of the outstanding European statesmen of this generation. Mr. Vice President, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you to be upstanding and raise your glasses to the health and welfare of the Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, Frau Bundeskanzlerin, Her Excellency Angela Merkel, and of the friendly German people. Thank you, and may God continue to bless the peoples of Ghana and Germany.
We in Germany have learned from the horrors of the Second World War. We have learned the lesson that when you help others, you're opening up a new future. And that is the idea behind the Marshall Plan, really. We had the good fortune of experiencing and benefiting from. And this is why we have sometimes maintained that what we also need and ought to do is to create a Marshall Plan for Africa. And it is in that sense, in that spirit, that our Minister for Economic Cooperation, that the federal government in general, has been pursuing its political interaction with your government in your country. And I am very confident that we will be succeeding in creating a better future from which both our countries will benefit, Mr. President. And it is to that objective that I would like to ask you to raise your glasses.
Auf die deutsch-ghanaische Freundschaft und auf eine gute Zusammenarbeit.
To Ghanaian-German friendship and to a good